chair went kapoosh to the floor.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
Jump, 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 jump.
This little Halloween Horror Night Easter egg for the darkest deal.
That's crazy. Why?
Oh no.
No.
Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios, Florida. It is Mardi Gras time officially. I will be showing off some new Easter eggs within the tribute store, trying some of the food, also showing off what happened opening night of the Cursed Coconut Club. Kind of a disaster. So we'll show that all off to you. But the shirt of the day is one of my favorite years from Mardi Gras. It was like the space themed one. The floats were so good. We're not gonna watch the parade today. We're just gonna be showing off the food and the Cursed Coconut Club and some other stuff happening within Universal Studios. They have the big sign up now under the archway. Universal Mardi Gras International Flavors of Carnival from February 3rd until April 7th. Now when you're coming in, they got the little advertisement up. So it's gonna be the food and beverage card. Enjoy 50+ Mardi Gras tasting menu items. So you'll pay $65 and they'll give you a $75 card and a lanyard. Or if you're an annual pass holder, you can pay $120. They'll give you a $150 credit on a card with a lanyard. Now this gift card is great. It works all year round. I buy so many of them because I use them for HHN and the holidays and all the food that I eat throughout Universal Studios. So even the ones from last year, they still work and everything. So I would suggest loading up on those things and they will last you the entire year. So you pay $120, you get $30 for Universal credit. Now it only works on food. It does not work on merchandise. So if you try to use your gift card on merchandise, it's not gonna work. You have to use it on food here at Universal. All right, Cabby, it's time.
Oh my goodness,
It's
how
time.
you doing there, Kevin?
It's Mardi Gras time. Time to partay.
Sure is. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
So the question of the day is, I know you can't drive your taxi everywhere.
Right.
When you do have to take Uber, what does the driver have to do to make sure you give them 5 stars?
Oh, okay, I got this. Sometimes they go above and beyond and they have like a bottle of water in the back. That's super cool. But I like it when they have little mints because you never know if you need a mint, you know what I mean? And then you can get a little mint from the back seat and that is a good driver.
That's a 5-star.
That's a 5.
But what do you offer? You're a 6-star service.
I am a 6-star service. I have mints and water in my taxi, but I also have Stouffer's dinners in a small microwave. So if you're hungry on the trip, it's one of those microwaves that you can plug into the cigarette lighter. That way if you need a little mac and cheese.
This is how I feel whenever someone says the words Cursed Coconut Club. I just have flashbacks to the opening night. Happy Mardi Gras, everyone!
We're ready to party. Who's got the king cake?
I love the outfits.
Thank you.
You are the king of food. What is your favorite food item here at Mardi Gras?
Scooby Snack. Is there a Scooby Snack kiosk? No?
Maybe you could pitch Scooby Snack flavored beignets.
Bring it on! Like there's just one problem. I don't have any money. And Scooby, he doesn't have any pockets.
He's got a hat.
You're holding out on me, you're in big trouble, mister. That's right. All right, just making sure, man. Well, I think we should go get one of those beignets sometime. What do you say?
That sounds good.
You buy it?
I'll buy it just for you guys. Yep. Not the whole gang. I can't afford that. Just you two.
That's all right, man. I won't tell anybody except my best pal.
Well, happy Mardi Gras and have a good day. Time to head in the tribute store, uncover some more little Easter eggs the team has hidden for everyone. They've added a bunch of masks that you can wear. They're all very interesting, especially this one. Dear Lord, could you imagine somebody wearing this around Mardi Gras? No, thank you. The worst part is how they're displaying it. You're literally putting the doll's face. The hook is going through its eyeball. One of you guys pointed this out. The menu that is behind here is actually the menu that was served on the Titanic for the first class people. I did not know that. We all know Skipper Hoss, right? Does a lot of the different graphic design. There's Skipper's Flambe for dessert. And it's a little Easter egg for Skipper Hoss right there. So not in this video, but in an upcoming one, we'll do a full deep dive into the complete story from beginning to end, story behind King Gator, how he actually rose to power. And it's crazy to just watch everybody walk through and everybody's jaw just like drop, just seeing all the different effects that are happening within the tribute store. It still blows my mind that this is just a temporary merchandise store that was projection mapping. So if you go on the ground, right, so there's an actual sticker of a piece of wood and then the projection mapping over it. So when you're walking over it, you're feeling the grit of wood. It feels almost like sandpaper, so you're feeling that it's actual wood. Your brain thinks it's actual wood because of projection mapping. And now I thought this was Roof Gator, right? Because we had the one poster. But apparently this is not Roof Gator. Roof Gator somewhere higher up. Someplace we will find Roof Gator. About 30 minutes later, the little Roof Gator has been found. Now again, fitting with the timeline, last year was like current period, right? So the gator was big. So the gator is very small because it's about 100 years before the last time we saw the gator. But it's been wanted since a very little tiny gator. This is the only roof that there is, right? So I kept looking on top. So if you're looking for the little Roof Gator, it's not too far away. If If you can catch them, there's a reward. They did get some new merch. They have luggage tags, right? So this one says Mardi Gras. This one is gonna be $15, but this one's gonna be $11. They have some Mardi Gras little bracelet. $36, they have like a Mardi Gras colored scarf that you can get. $28, they have a Mardi Gras fedora. Now a ton of people have been getting the makeup done. They're doing special Mardi Gras face paint over at the Monster Makeover. Our first stop today is gonna be here in Mexico. It's gonna be at the stand right over here. Get your gift card and you have to swipe it. At Disney, they have a barcode on the back so they can just scan it. It's nice and easy. Here you have to kind of deal with the lanyard, take the gift card out, have them swipe, and then you put it back in. It'd just be so much easier if there's just a barcode in the back for them to scan. First off, we got the chilaquiles verde, we got tortillas, chato chili, braised shredded chicken, salsa verde, cilantro onion mix with a lime crema with cojilo cheese. Oh man, okay Universal. Ooh, the onions, the lime crema, the tender chicken, 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
This is a good start. That was great. You gotta get the classic margaritas. So we got the classic margarita, El Jimador Blanco tequila, lime juice, triple sec, agave nectar, smoked sea salt. Simple margarita, good lime flavor to it, a little bit of zest. It's not impactful with too much tequila or anything. It's just kind of like, you could like chug this thing. Oh, it's nice, refreshing. Margarita, 9 out of 10. Nice simple margarita. Get that very great lime kick to it. Nice and sour, but not overpowering with any ingredients. Hopefully the rest of the food is as good as what we just ate and drank. Okay, so I finally heard the time frame for DreamWorks. A lot sooner than we were thinking. May or June. I don't know how they're gonna get it done, but they have a lot of construction they've been doing this past week, so maybe they'll hit their timeline. But Shrek's house is looking good. So they're working on Shrek's little hut right there. They're starting to paint it now. That's looking good. See the construction workers working on it a little bit. They've added this greenery right to the swamp. If you come back here, for the roller coaster, they've added a spider web that you're going to be going through. Brand new spider that's been added. It looks like he's on top of an onion though.
Great, Scott. All right, we're all set up. We're ready to roll.
It's Mardi Gras time.
It is.
You've been to many Mardi Gras throughout all the ages. What's your favorite snack to eat?
Snack to eat? Very tasty swallow that you could get back in the 1600s. You know what? We'll forget about that because you guys don't eat the birds anymore like that. There was a clam sauce in Louisiana that was a long time ago too. All right. I'll tell you what, the poutine, you can't beat that. That's pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna go get that then, Doc.
All right, buddy.
Happy Mardi Gras.
See you in the future.
We are heading off to Canada now. I like this. They have stands out. Before you'd have these giant lines and everybody just kind of trying to get a peek at the menu. They've added these now so you can see how the menu looks, what the ingredients are. This looks amazing. You can actually read it, the pictures. So we're gonna be getting some alcohol and then the bacon poutine. The design of these booths are incredible this year. We got the candied bacon and onion poutine, candied bacon, spiced curly fries, caramelized onion gravy, cheese curd with a spiced maple bacon. Love the onion gravy. Fries are very reminiscent of what you can get at the Fast Food Boulevard in like Krusty Burger, but there's a different seasoning on top of it. The seasoning almost reminds you of like a chip for some reason. Nice creamy sour cheese curd. Poutine, not a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna do like 8.5. I feel like if they had the original kind of fries or wedges that were used for HHN for that poutine at the Yeti booth, that would have made it a 10 out of 10. But the seasoning is almost, imagine a barbecue pork rind seasoning mixed with a Dorito nacho cheese seasoning that's on the fries. And then you get this like wonderful like this maple bacon in there and then the creamy cheese curd. But it's a good variety of flavor. It's got a little bit of kick to it. Do 8.5. And then to drink, it's not pre-mixed. He literally put like the cider in it and then he did shots of Fireball and then poured them in. So you know you're actually getting alcohol in this drink. This will be the fire cider. It's gonna be a Fireball cinnamon whiskey, apple cider with a cinnamon stick inside. Ooh, I love me some Fireball, but it's not too in your face. Subtle chill cider in there. 9.5, we're almost out of 10. You get the nice sweetness, right, from the apple, but you get a nice wonderful kick, right, and the smokiness from the Fireball. So underneath Animal Actors, they're gonna have a bar, and then also this is gonna be another one of the food stands. All right, so we got the orange whoopie pie. Orange soda whoopie pie filled with whipped topping and orange marmalade. It's gonna be interesting. No way. It's revolting. That's disgusting. Yeah, it tastes like
Elmer's glue.
There's not a single redeeming quality about that.
Hey.
You start to gag.
That's crazy. Why?
Oh no.
No.
That's terrible.
That's not good.
That's
like Elmer's glue.
that's a 1 out of 10.
Bad. I wish this was a Little Debbie or something, man.
Then we got the cherry cola barbecue pork slider, slow cooked carnitas with cherry cola barbecue sauce on a Hawaiian pretzel bun served with a lemon lime soda infused coleslaw. Let's try the lime infused coleslaw.
I always mess with
slither. Nope. Let's try the pork. I don't like the aftertaste of it. It's got like the aftertaste of like your grandfather's closet for some reason. I started off with such high hopes. Universal has not disappointed me with the food so far this year. This is the most disappointing food booth. The marmalade orange soda, disgusting. 1 out of 10. Coca-Cola slider, it's just sad and depressing, and the coleslaw just feels like they just poured it out of a bag. 5 out of 10 on the slider. So you got the face makeup done. What are some changes that have happened since opening day?
House holders get a discount now.
They give you a time frame of when it might close.
It's after Mardi Gras, but if it's popular, they'll keep on going it.
Oh, Simpsons ride. Your days are numbered. We're heading over to the Alcatraz bar right now. Apparently, they have a off-the-menu special non-bitters boy drink. The bartenders here are incredible. They make incredible drinks. All right, here we go at the Alcatraz bar.
Mardi Gras shark drink here for you. Go throw some Captain Morgan in there. We're gonna measure a little bit more Captain Morgan in there. Little blackberry brandy. Little banana liqueur. Little pineapple juice, orange juice. There it is, there it is. Give that a little nice fun. Now we gotta put a little of that in there, a little of this in there, and then we're gonna be shea Alcatraz without a shark in the water. And that's just a little guy, nothing to worry about there. You guys hear that?
Oh my God, oh my.
Chomp, chomp, a chomp. Let's go chomp, a chomp. I said chomp, 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 a chomp. Let's go chomp, a chomp. It's Mardi Gras, baby. There's sharks in the water, and they're here to take a bite out of you. Teeth don't fail me now. Chomp, 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 a chomp. Let's go chomp, a chomp. You're gonna need a bigger float. Chomp, chomp. Too much beans. Chomp. Let's go chomp, chomp.
If you want this drink, just go up to the bartenders and say, I would like the Mardi Jaws, or you know, like the special secret menu drink. You get some wonderful kick of rum in there. The sweetness from the orange juice. All right, drink, pretty good, feeling it. 8.5. It's like a solid, you know, like rum runner. It almost kind of reminds me of like an orange creamsicle with rum with it. Big update for the nighttime show. Remember they had the walkway? It's all now gone. You see the new fountains have been installed. Summertime, I'm guessing, it'll pop up. Now, one of the cool things that happens before the Mardi Gras Parade is that the performers will come out, they'll take photos with everyone. There's like these fun little meet and greets. Now again, we're not watching the parade tonight, we're gonna watch it another night, but the costumes look great. Look at these things. All right, so I believe the theme this year is like elements. There's like earth, wind, and fire. So there's gonna be fire over here. I'm gonna guess this is wind. There's fire and water. And then earth, yeah! All right, the next booth we're gonna be going to is Columbia. Now again, the design of this thing is so great. Okay, so this is what we got. Stuff looks good. First off, we're gonna have the drink, the Aguardiente punch. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. But it's gonna have human Aguardiente, lime juice, simple syrup, blackberry concentrate with berry gummies. What is that flavor? Never had alcohol like that before. I can't describe it. What is that? It's like a berry vodka tequila, the drink. It's good. I just don't think I would ever drink it again. I'm gonna do like a 7 out of 10 on the drink. Okay, then we got the Colombian burger. It's gonna be a grilled burger with Monterey Jack cheese, pineapple cabbage slaw, cilantro garlic sauce with potato sticks. It's a good looking little burger. Smells good. Oh, that's beefy. Good flavor profile. There's a little slider, small but mighty. It fills you up like as if it's a massive burger. Pretty solid patty. Love the cheese in there. It's nothing spectacular. There's nothing that like, I'm like, you need to come get this immediately. But if you want like something familiar, like a burger, this is a good elevated burger. I'm gonna do like an 8.5 on the burger. All the performers are out, right? Interact with all the guests. Minion Blast is a current 5-minute wait. It's now time to try the waffles. Waffles are a staple now of Mardi Gras here at Universal Studios. Now, we were kind of worried that they didn't build all the food booths that they normally build. They kind of turned the standard snack cart into the themed food booths. So right here in the front, right over by the Minions land, you're gonna have studio snacks. They're gonna have waffles. Now, years in the past, they had these wonderful waffles. Let's see how this one is though. So the waffle that we got is the cookie butter liege waffle, a warm crystallized waffle topped with the cookie butter, whipped topping with Biscoff cookies. So pretty much just a Delta flight waffle. If you've ever been on Delta, all they offers you is pretty much Biscoff. Now, it's crystallized because they have sugar crystals inside the dough when they're cooking it. I don't like the whipped cream. The whipped cream is Cool Whip. I don't like real whipped cream. Waffle's nice and crunchy and sugary. There's so much cookie butter in that. You feel like you're gonna be sweating cookie butter for the next week. It was good, but if you're not a fan of cookie butter, you're not gonna like it. I'm gonna do a 7.5 on it. Okay, we're about to head off to the Cursed Coconut Club. We're a time jump. But a lot of you guys have been sending me this past couple days. They sent out like this, the archway, right, of Epic Universe to a bunch of content creators. Someone is selling one on eBay. It would be like my only chance to own one if I purchased it, but it's, the bid is up to $900, so I will not be purchasing that. But if you want to, you can bid on the archway that they sent out to all the content creators. What a surprise Surprise! Let's go to the Coconut Club. Oh wait, another private event. All right, closed area, private event, Cursed Coconut Club. I'm glad we filmed the video on opening day, so let's go back in time and see the kind of mess that happened for the Cursed Coconut Club 2024. Okay, so it is the time we've all been waiting for, the Cursed Coconut Club annual pass holder preview. Like, when you guys watch this, it'll be open to the general public. As you know, for Christmas time, they budget cutted it. Tribute Store team did not design it. Sadly, the Tribute Store team did not design the Cursed Coconut Club, but the American Scions are back. They'll be back on February 10th. Now, the drinks that were planned for this were pretty good. Hope they're the exact same drinks, and Bitters Boy didn't ruin them or add his own drinks. All right, we're coming up. They have a carriage. We have a skeleton right there. And we got a coffin in the back. And here's a new design, but honestly, you really can't even read it. They need some better lighting. All right, here we go. Any pass on a preview? All right, so you come in and they have some chairs here, some gravestones, and some skeleton hands popping out. You look like a very small person in the big chair.
Tiny man in this? Yeah, I feel tiny.
Cursed Coconut Club right here. They do some live music.
Oh, I feel so good now. High. Just kiss my baby.
We're heading upstairs now to the lounge. We just got some basic flowers. Okay, it's just, I don't know what's going on. There's all these random props on the wall for no reason. What the? So this is the design happening on the bottom of the bar. This is like some Disney quality stuff. What is this? What? They just put random picture frames on the wall. Nothing in them.
The chair went kapoosh to the floor.
They have another one of these right over here.
A little wobbly. A little wobbly.
A longtime visitor of the Coconut Club. How are the drinks tonight?
There was a lemony drink that was good, but it's $20 for basically a shot of alcohol. Everything else was terrifying, or I couldn't pronounce it, so I didn't want to order it.
Okay, they're taking the bench that breaks away. The second one, it's going back there. Okay, so it's time to try the first concoction that Bitters Boy has come up with since he vetoed the quality menu. It's gonna be the French 75, Beef Eater's Gin, Saint Germain Elderflower Liqueur, lemon juice, Bon Chance Brut, and a touch of simple syrup garnished with a lemon zest. I don't like the aftertaste. It'd be 5.5. Imagine kind of feels like just licking a lemon peel, but not on the inside, like on the outside. You ordered a beer. Did you get the beer you ordered?
I did not. I don't know what this is, but it's not what I ordered.
They literally just have an exposed speaker here. It's gonna be the Undead Gentleman, refined blend of plantation pineapple rum, Fireball Cannonball whiskey, pimento bitters, Orgates, grapefruit, and lime juice, topped with cinnamon with a sugar-coated orange slice. No, why is there cinnamon in Stop, please. I'm begging you. You got grapefruit in there with cinnamon.
Okay guys, we're back in the office. Let's talk about opening night of Cursed Coconut Club. We had a lot to talk about, also kind of the cool little Halloween Horror Nights Easter egg and kind of story hidden within the Cursed Coconut Club. First off, let's talk about the drinks. They were great drinks that were designed. They were then vetoed by, you know, Bitter's Boy. We were given these. They're either mediocre or just bad drinks. They're just too complex. You look at the Pat O'Brien's menu right next door. Simple Mardi Gras drinks. Everybody visiting from all over the world, right, can kind of understand what's within the drink. We're not looking for this grand, super fancy drink. We just want something simple and fun. And there's like 2 different menus. That's kind of confusing. So there's like different drinks downstairs and then upstairs. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the drinks, and the drinks are incredibly expensive, right? So you're looking at like, what, $16 to $18 per drink plus tax and tip. You're $20+ for a drink. And the thing is, like, the menus are now just like a piece of paper. They used to be like this like fancy designed menu. Now they're just like a piece of paper. So you can definitely feel like the budget cuts there, because like, look, if I'm paying $20 for a drink, I want a nice designed menu. And then also on the specialty menu, they didn't create any mocktails. So this no longer makes it a family friendly environment. Or if you don't drink alcohol, there's no specialty kind of Cursed Coconut drink for you. The design of the Cursed Coconut Club, it felt like there really wasn't a plan or a vision. It was very last minute and very budget cutty. I feel like the team just kind of went into the props warehouse, described a bunch of props, and then tried to make it work. And they just like slapped like the different props all over the place without kind of having a proper vision of how prop is gonna impact each one of the little areas. Like, it's not a terrible design, but it's just not the quality that we had when the other teams designed the Cursed Coconut Club. Like the fact that there are frames with nothing in them, or these like benches that were definitely just probably props meant for like an HHN house, we're sitting on and then they're collapsing. And I will say management immediately came over, gave the guests free drinks, and then removed all the different like benches immediately. So management did a great job kind of handling that whole situation, but these cheap like prop like benches should not have made it into the Cursed Coconut Club. And then like the whole like wall of just kind of mirrors feels like filler instead of like a planned little story, right? When the other teams made it, there's so much rich love and care with every single Easter egg hidden in there, that there's so much like rewritability to the Cursed Coconut Club, where you were always kind of discovering something new every time you went in, right? And you would like bring in your friends and be like, hey, look at this little Easter egg, or like, look at this, which brings bodies in the door, which then you buy drinks and they spend a lot of money. And by budget cutting the Cursed Coconut Club, it's gonna kind of stop that rewritability. I did like the live music, that was great. The American Sirens will also be back in a couple days. And then the drinks aren't very good, which then is affecting how much the bartenders are making, right? Because of the Bitters Boy's choice to veto the good quality drinks, he put his own concoctions in there, right? Like if you have a bad drink, you're not gonna tip a bartender as much because it's a bad drink. It's not the bartender's fault, it's the guy who designed it. It's his fault. So it stinks that it's like this guy's choices is now affecting the bartenders, you know, salaries and wages, and it's all out of their hands because this guy is just kind of doing whatever he wants to do. You can tell there's massive budget cuts, which I don't think there should be, because this thing brings in so much money to be investing more into the Coconut Club. So there is kind of a story floor area. It's kind of like a Louisiana like bayou graveyard. There's like a walk around character who's a raven. I didn't really get to interact with the raven. I saw a raven pop up on stage.
Let's get ready for the David Willis Trio.
So hopefully when I go back, I get to interact with them if there's not a private event. And then upstairs is kind of like a speakeasy. You can kind of tell the barrels and where the musicians are playing. Now, like, the coolest part is honestly this little Halloween Horror Night Easter egg for the darkest deal. And then sitting down is the one and only Pine Straw Spruce. He was kind of the main character within that Halloween Horror Nights house. He's kind of sitting there, right? You can kind of tell it's him, because also on his guitar, it's the same symbol that's on a lot of the little creatures' heads throughout the house. So that's kind of like a cool little connective tissue with HHN. I wish they just could have dived deeper into that story. There's hints of stuff there. It's not as deep as how like the other teams made it with like storytelling and everything. It was a disservice to the team who did design the Cursed Coconut Club. I feel like they just didn't have the proper budget or time to design it. I feel like they could make something great. They just need the proper resources to do that. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about the Cursed Coconut Club 2024? And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and theme parks around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
No, no, no.